Channel 3 is your vaccine authority. Today, in fact, we are continuing to help get some answers to the questions that you've been sending to us. And joining us live this afternoon is Dr. Summer McGee with the School of Health Sciences at the University of New Haven. Dr. McGee, thank you for joining us again this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
Well, before I ask you, can I get your reaction? We just saw the positivity rate just under 2.5 right now. How do you feel about where we are?
I think things are trending in a really good direction, and it suggests that we are on track to be able to begin to reopen in a stepwise fashion over these next few weeks of the spring. And hopefully those numbers will continue to trend downward.
Yeah, that's for sure. We're all hoping that. Well, let's get to our questions because we have a few good ones today. Tabitha said, I got both my shots, but my second dose was 7 weeks later than the first. Everything I've read said it needs to be 6 weeks to work. All I'm looking for is an answer if I'm fully protected.
Well, the reason why everything says 6 weeks or sooner is that's how the clinical trials that were done were designed. The fact of the matter is we don't have a lot of information about what happens when people get a vaccination dose a little bit later. I think there's every reason to expect that you will have full protection from that second booster. Scientifically and logically, that makes sense. So I wouldn't be too concerned that your vaccine is not going to be effective because you got it a few days late. The reason why that guidance is there is simply because that's how those trials were designed, and that's the evidence that we have so far.
Yeah, the good news is you're vaccinated, so that's the good thing. All right.
That's right.
Georgina's emailed us, and this was her question right here. She said that she has seasonal allergies and a cough. Should I still get my second COVID-19 vaccine or wait until the cough is gone?
I think it's a good idea to make sure that the reason why you have that cough or any symptoms is not anything that is COVID related before making your decision to be vaccinated. But if you've got other symptoms, sniffles, or a little bit of cough, and you know that it's from seasonal allergies, this is something you experience year in and year out, I wouldn't delay. I wouldn't wait to get that vaccine. I would go ahead and get that shot as soon as you're eligible, as soon as you're able to do so.
I know the other day the governor said COVID testing is down quite a bit right now. It's still very easy for people to do. There are locations all over the state, so that's a good thing.
Absolutely. I think it's really important to, go out and get a COVID test. If you have any doubt or you have any possibility of exposure, get that COVID test. Make sure that you don't have an active infection of COVID before you're getting that COVID vaccine. Otherwise, don't let anything get in your way. Get out there and get that shot in your arm as soon as possible.
All right. Dr. Summer McGee, thank you very much for joining us again this afternoon. We always like having you with us.
Thank you.
We'll see you